A city just recorded its heaviest hour of rain since records began in 1972. A wall of mud and rock just tore through an apartment building while people were asleep inside. At least one person is dead. Rescuers believe more may still be trapped. 12 cities and counties are now under emergency alert, and this was a region that was in a drought just weeks ago. This is your breaking update on the South Korea floods for the morning of August 17th, 2026. Alright, let's start with Geoje because this is the overnight breaking story. At 2:10 in the morning, an emergency alert went out to every phone in Geoje. The warning: landslides and river flooding. Evacuate now. 40 minutes later, a second alert: Mundong Reservoir at risk of overflowing. Then, at 4:42 a.m., the warning became real. A landslide slammed into an apartment complex in Okpodong, burying its entire first floor in mud, trees, and debris. Here's the number that explains everything: 810 millimeters. That's how much rain fell on Geoje in under 3 days. 810 millimeters. For comparison, that's close to a full year's rainfall for some cities, dumped on one town in 72 hours. Now, here's why this hits so hard, so fast. At the peak of the storm, Geoje was getting 124.5 millimeters of rain in a single hour. That's the highest hourly rainfall the city has ever recorded in over 50 years of tracking. When rain falls that fast, the ground simply can't absorb it. Water races downhill instead of soaking in, picking up soil, rock, and trees as it goes. That's what turns a heavy rainstorm into a landslide. And Geoje's mountainous terrain, sitting right on the coast, gave that runoff nowhere to go, but straight into the city. There's a bitter irony here too. This same region was in an active drought just days ago, dry enough that fire crews had been mobilized for wildfire risk instead. The ground was primed to shed water, not absorb it, which likely made the flooding and landslides even worse. Roads across Geoje are underwater. Streams have overflowed their banks. Rescue crews are struggling just to physically reach some of the hit neighborhoods, because the roads getting them there are flooded too. It's not just Geoje. In nearby Tongyang, a separate landslide struck the Sanyang area less than half an hour after the first one, burying a person who was thankfully pulled out alive. Firefighters reached the buried apartment building within minutes. 2 residents were pulled out alive from the first floor. A third was found unconscious in cardiac arrest. More than 20 separate emergency calls came in overnight from people trapped in flooded homes and stranded vehicles across Geoje alone. Search teams are still working the site because authorities have not ruled out more people being trapped. South Korea's Prime Minister, Han Sung-suk, has now ordered every available firefighter, police officer, and local emergency team into the region. A direct, top-level order to prioritize saving lives first and ask questions later. Now let's talk about the forecast, because this isn't over. More rain is coming today, up to 200 millimeters more along the coast, and possibly 250 in isolated spots, with thunderstorms and gusty winds layered on top. Emergency Level 1 is now active across the province, and officials are telling residents in flood-prone areas, rivers, valleys, campsites, low-lying coastline to stay away, full stop. This is still developing, and the rain isn't done yet. We'll bring you the next update as soon as the numbers change. If you want to stay with this story, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. To everyone in Geoje and Tongyang right now, riding out this storm or searching for someone who isn't home yet, stay safe.